And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. We got a great show lined up for you. We're going to go over Bank Social today and how awesome Bank Social is with the vast partnerships of Bank Social. Bank Social is one of the biggest cryptos, and it's set up for the credit unions. Bank Social already has a license from the Federal Reserve. We're going to go over Bank Social. It's tied in very, very deeply to FedNow and the crypto Metallicus. I've had a couple people ask me about doing a show on Bank Social again and Metallicus, so tonight is your night. Bank Social is an amazing cryptocurrency. It's got deep, deep connections with HBAR. How can you know about XRP and not know about Bank Social? I'm like, wow, what a fucking dumbass. My name's Crypto Hulk. Not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about financial advice. None of the above. What do I do know? How to lie through my white teeth. I know how to lie right through my white teeth. We're going to have a good time today talking about facts. Now, there are people on social media that have no fucking clue. Just because somebody claims that they work for some company or whatever and has to deal with crypto, it still doesn't mean they know shit, okay? That's very clear. On the Crypto Hulk Show, I'm not a fan of meth toothpaste. That's how the donkey's teeth get white. I'll have to try that. I'll have to get some meth. Why don't you send me some of that meth toothpaste and I'll put some on a donkey and see if it gets the teeth whitening. My name's Crypto Hulk. I use drugs all the time. I'm super high right now. I've had heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, opium. I just slammed a bunch of it before the show. Every day, all day, is what I do. Stay super, super high. I've been telling you that for years. Don't believe anything I say. Everything on that show is a lie. Yes. And let's get into this program we got here. Silver, gold's about to touch 52. Well, the gold coins I got below the show, some of them are selling for $5,200, $5,300, $5,400 gold coins. But let's get into Bank Social. Bank Social is massive. Anybody that doesn't know about Bank Social is a fucking moron. Here it is right here. Bank Social. Now we're going to get into the credit unions turn credit union. I want you to watch this, everybody. This is exciting. This is very, very exciting. Credit unions turn to fintechs to what? Fast track digital upgrades. You're going to see something here. When this legislation comes in, these cryptos are going to go nuts. When these credit union cryptos are going to go nuts. Bank Social is the biggest one. It is so tied into the United States government. If you didn't know that, I'm sorry, you're fucking retarded. Credit union innovation is no longer something that happens quietly in the background. It has become a defining factor in how the credit unions compete, grow, and serve members in a fast-changing financial landscape. Credit union innovation readiness is what we're talking about here. It explores how credit unions are using external partners like Bank Social and the Federal Reserve to move faster, expand capabilities, and manage rising complexity, and where those partnerships succeed and struggle. Based on two surveys of 500 credit union executives and 100 fintech executives conducted in late 2025, the report shows a clear shift. There's a shift going on right now, everybody. And this Bank Social is so damn cheap right now. Look, if you just got into crypto, Bank Social's got like 3 or 4 zeros in front of it right now. Right now. Let's take a look. Okay, it's got 3 zeros in front of it. You could literally get like for $500, like I don't know how much you can get, like $1 million, $1.5 million or something like that. It's crazy. Bank Social is a credit union crypto. Let's keep going. Right now, there is a shift in the mindset of 500 credit union executives and 100 fintech company executives no longer view these partnerships as add-ons or experiments. For many credit unions, especially smaller credit unions, they're early movers, everybody. Get in early on this Bank Social. I'm just letting you know. Fintech part, I'm so fucking deep in Bank Social. I'm up to my eyeballs, okay? I'm just waiting for it to hit $10 and like, oh my God, I'm going to go buy a small country somewhere. Fintech partnerships are now the primary way. So here's the deal. When you got a crypto with 3 zeros, you can get millions and millions for super cheap. Guess what? You don't need it. It doesn't need to hit $500, and it probably never will. Guess what? You got 5 million X. One of my older $500 members texted me real quick. Crypto Hulk, I got 5 million X Bank Socials. I'm like, dude, if it hits $10, you just made $50 million. Like, if the price is getting destroyed and it has a small market cap, that's it right there. You see, dumbasses don't understand that. We look at connections. Dumbasses are like, oh, it's got a small market cap. These are people that have no fucking purpose being on the internet. They have no idea what they're talking about. This crypto here, oh my God, you get 5 million of these. What happens when it hits $10? You got $50 million. All it's got to do is hit $10. You don't even need a financial advisor to tell you that. I'm so high in fucking drugs, I can figure this shit out. But there's dumb people that on the internet that run financial companies that have no fucking idea. They don't even know what Bank Social is. We don't talk about names on Crypto Hulk. Well, at least I don't. Fintech partnerships are now the primary way to deliver new digital experiences. Whoa, fintech partnerships. That's what's it's gonna get unleashed. Bank Social's hooking up with all these credit unions, and they're gonna have financial partnered out. This is how you get rich. More than half of credit unions say partners help bring innovation at a much faster pace or on a larger scale than they could do it on their own. The findings suggest that the most recent partnerships are not about launching entirely new products from scratch. Instead, they focus on improving what already exists. Credit unions are adding features to their current offerings, expanding. So what we're going to get into, they did a big report. They're working with a company called Valera. There's a report that was done, like a study, by a company. Payments did a study. It's called Credit Union Innovation Readiness. How credit unions and fintechs are innovating together. A payments intelligence and company called Valera, Velera. It's a collaboration. It examines how credit union and fintech partnerships deliver innovation. That's what we're going to talk about today on this program. You're going to absolutely love it. But first, let's check out some good stuff. Let's go to Bank Social's website. You guys can look at that while I'm discussing this. If some of you are so antsy, you can't sit still. There's your Bank Social website. We're going over that later, but if you want to look at it now, familiarize yourself with it. Here we go. It's a deep dive. What we do on Crypto Hulk Show. I've been talking about Bank Social for what? Years now? At least, I don't know, 1 to 2 years minimum. Overview of Valera and its fintech blockchain initiatives. Valera is a leading credit union service organization. It's formed by the 2024 merger of the PSCU. The co-ops, these are credit co-ops. The rebranding to Valera occurred in early 2024 to emphasize integrated fintech solutions. What they're showing you, it serves over 4,000 credit unions, representing more than one third of U.S. credit unions, with a focus on payments, digital banking, and emerging technologies. Valera initiatives align with the article theme of credit unions partnering with fintech. This is what we're talking about today. How many crypto influencers know anything or talk anything about credit unions? I would say like almost none, except Crypto Hulk Show. We've gone over credit unions so many times in this program with crypto. The founder, let's look at some of the founders of Valera. Valera lacks traditional founders as its cooperative merger. PSCU was established by a group of credit unions in 1977. I'm not going to give you the full history. Let me scroll past a lot of this. Chuck Fagan. The merger was led by Chuck Fagan. He's still around today. That's a long fucking time. That dude's probably been working 300 years. Fagan has over 30 years in financial services, and he used to work at Fidelity National Information Systems. Here is your Fidelity. So he's very heavy into Fidelity, okay? Let's do a paste. Now, here is your Fidelity Information Systems. Who is Fidelity? Go to the second paragraph. Fidelity is the largest processing and payments company in the world. Valera works with credit unions to modernize their payment system. Who's the main guy here? Chuck Fagan. Where'd he come from? FIS. Who's FIS? The biggest payment processor in the world. Now let's scroll down to where it says mergers, acquisitions, and divestments. Go down there and you see WorldPay right there, right? WorldPay. Here's your next link. WorldPay has Ripple technology all over it. And guess who owns that? FIS owns WorldPay, which means FIS obviously is going to integrate Ripple technology. There's your evidence with your two articles right there. We're looking at the origins of Bank Social and Valera. So we're seeing how all this stuff started right here. So let me click out of that. Okay, so that's Chuck Fagan III. He's got 30 years in financial Fidelity Information Systems. That's very Ripple right there. Let's keep going. We're going to look at his board of directors here. Senior Vice President of Stanford University. Oh, shit. Joan Opp. J-O-A-N, last name Opp, O-P-P. Stanford Federal Credit Union, it's called. And she's a senior vice president at what? Stanford University. That's where all the three-letter agencies, I'm telling you, out of Stanford is where all this stuff came out of, okay? This is so massive right here. Next, Shirley Everett. Guess what? She's a chairperson. Dr. Shirley Everett, Stanford Federal Credit Union. Oh, shit. Got another Stanford professor in here, a doctor. Let's keep going. Brian Scott is the Chief Growth Officer at Valera. Let's keep going. Digital Assets Lab. I'm cherry picking the evidence. Valera integrates fintech for digital upgrades. So Valera is helping get all these credit unions hooked up. It's very Stanford University origins. That's all government right there. Secret government, three-letter agencies working with these colleges, hooking the students up. Oh, right here, Valera, August 2025. Digital Asset Labs, who works with Valera, they make a launch with Metallicus. welcome to Metallicus. That's the next crypto that's involved with Bank Social and all these credit unions and stuff. They're going to be working together. You'll see. I'm just letting you know in advance. You won't have any official announcements right now to all the dumb shit people out there. There's no official announcement for that. Okay, you'll see. Everything I say is right. That's why I got a show, and your stupid ass is watching me making dumb comments. Okay, now if you look at the post here, this is a Metallicus page back in the day. Who's the founder of Metallicus? The founder of Blocks, BLOKS.io. He's one of the founders of Metallicus. You have Marshall Hayner. He invented the Facebook Bitcoin wallet. Glenn Marianne. He's another founder of Metallicus. He's got 10 years, and he created the DogeChain.info, the first online wallet for Dogecoin. Oh, shit. Let's look here. Let's look at the advisory board for Metallicus. The advisory board, Lauren Hargraves, former Federal Reserve Bank of New York leader. Well, looky here. It's Mark Joseph, former managing lawyer at BNY Mellon. Just a bit, America's oldest bank, not a big deal. Let's look at another advisory board member for Metallicus, former Citigroup, one of the biggest banks in the world, compliance officer. And oh, look right here, Sergio Rodriguez Jr., former AI consultant for the Federal Bank of Boston, Federal Reserve Bank of Boston. Well, it looks to me like we got all these Federal Reserve people here working for Metallicus. Here's the Metallicus website. Let's go ahead and review it really quick, shall we? Let me do a copy and a paste. Oh, this shirt is my cruise shirt. It's a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. I got it like July of 2024 because I went on the first cruise of my life. And when I started Crypto Hawk Show in 2020, I worked for 4 years and never had a vacation. So after 4 years, I decided to take a week off and go on a cruise. And I got this stinking T-shirt. I think it was at Macy's or something. So it's my cruise ship shirt. Okay. Very important that you know that. So let's look at Metallicus right here. Super quick. I gave you the website. After this show, you can look through it. Metallicus, look at one of the news things. Arizona Financial Credit Union joins Metallicus stablecoin pilot to explore digital asset innovation. Oh, look, One Nevada Credit Union joins Metallicus stablecoin. We can go on with all the news. Metallicus, they have metal blockchain. They have a metal dollar. It's a reserve-backed stablecoin, everybody. Oh, Temenos is a partner of Metallicus. Temenos is a Ripple partner. Let's look at the evidence real quick. And this all will tie right in there with Bank Social, because if you got Valera and all these credit unions working together, they're all going to be working with Bank Social. There is your Temenos, Ripple-friendly Temenos, picked by Societe Generale, blah, blah, blah. So there we go. Now we know that Temenos, straight up Ripple partner, that's Metallicus. All these credit unions are involved. Oh, if you keep scrolling down, look, there's Marshall Hayner again, the guy that made the Dogecoin. Oh, actually, he worked for him as well. He's a board member. Then you got Glenn Maryland. He's the one who made the wallet for Dogecoin. There's the other people involved. You got Sergio Rodriguez again there. So that's the Metallicus website. Look it over later. It's all tied into the credit unions. And here's your evidence here. Metallicus is also tied in, just like Bank Social, to the Federal Reserve of the United States. There's your evidence for that right there. Let's take a quick little peek. This is the explore.fednow.org, the official United States Federal Reserve. And it's showing what? Metallicus Inc. Yes. Metallicus, this is what the Federal Reserve says. Metallicus will leverage a financial institution to service provider integration model to support financial institutions in utilizing the FedNow service, so they are a total official partner. Let's keep going because this deep dive's big. Let me click out of that one. Okay, we're continuing on. We've got the Metallicus out of the way with credit unions. Valera, so we're reading about how Valera is hooked up with the credit unions. Valera is owned and supported by 4,000 credit unions. Partners enable services for members. Valera's blockchain crypto use is enabling credit unions to offer stable coins and tokenized deposits fast. Are you hearing this? All these credit unions are going to be running on Metallicus and Bank Social, but some people who have crypto programs have not even heard of Bank Social, like fucking retards. So Valera is going to have blockchain and crypto use for credit unions. They're all getting hooked up now, but some people have no idea. How sad. And Valera is working with this. We got Metallicus mixed up in this with Bank Social. We'll show you later what Bank Socials will provide. So here's the partners of Valera. It's showing, Grok is showing Metallicus. That news company, Payments, where I showed you the original article, PYMNTS. Payments is a fintech, media, and AI. They collaborate. So that's why I like this Payments website. It's very in deep. You have something called Connective. They provide fintech and software for Valera. Arroweye Solutions provide interface debit credit card outcomes. Riften Labs, RIFTEN Labs. They provide stablecoin access, distributed ledger outcomes. You got DeLand, DA, and then capital LAND, one word with the L capital. Fiserv's involved. That's a massive Ripple partner there from day one, and General FinTech. Now, I asked Grok, where does Bank Social fit into any of this? Okay. Bank Socials is a fintech company specializing in digital banking solutions for credit unions and community financial institutions with a strong emphasis on blockchain, DeFi, and Web3. See where this is all going? And they're going to get, listen to this, blockchain, DeFi, and Web3 with open banking. That is Bank Social. That's going to be the backbone of the entire credit union. How have you not heard of that? These stupid people that have crypto shows, wow, it's shocking. It's only going to provide everything for the whole credit union universe, and you haven't even heard of Bank Social? That's so fucking embarrassing. Founded in 2021, Bank Social provides self-custody crypto wallets, multi-chain payment orchestration, AI-powered agents, and compliant digital asset infrastructure. Bank Social platform enables financial institutions to integrate real-time payments from Ripple, cross-border transfers from Ripple, tokenized assets, and crypto services without building in-house tech. It operates on the HBAR Hedera Hashgraph network. Oh my God. Let's look at the Hedera Council. This is who is working with Bank Social, one of the biggest crypto companies in the entire world. And these dumbasses that have YouTube channels don't even know what Bank Social is. I'm like, dude, are you fucking retarded or what? Right here, Hedera and their council. Hedera has Aberdeen, BitGo, Dell, EDF, IT, Madras, Mondelez, ServiceNow, Tata Communications, that's a Ripple partner, Arrow, Blockchain for Energy, Dentons, Google, LG, National, the Nairobi Securities Exchange, Shinham Bank, Ubisoft, Australian Payments Plus, Chainlink, partner of Hedera, Deutsche Telekom, Hitachi, LSE, Nomura, Ripple Partners, Standard Bank, YPro, Avery Dennison, Kofra, DLA Piper, IBM, might have heard of them. That's a stellar partner. Maglu, Respo, Swirlds, and Zane. This is Hedera Council. They have like 40 global governing councils. And wow. Now, Hedera, let's see. Here's what's so embarrassing. These people have no idea. You've got, let's do a copy and a paste. You've got, look right here. You've got Ripple, Hedera, Algorand, all partners right there. This comes from the DREC Alliance. Ripple and XRP Labs join Hedera and Algorand. And Hedera, you got Bank Social right there on the same fucking page. Look right there. See that? How the fuck do you got a YouTube show and you're some kind of financial advisor or whatever, and you don't even fucking know that Ripple and Bank Social, Hedera, and all that shit are working for all these? Yeah, well, I'm just shocked, dude, at how fucking clueless some people are. All the names are right there. How do you not know this? And you claim to like know all the shit about Ripple and shit? You don't know shit, man. These people are fucking nuts that have these crypto programs. So HBAR is a massive partner in all of this right here. The native token is BSL. It's ERC20 on Ethereum, also bridged to Hedera. It powers governance, staking, and social lending pool for community-driven lending. Bank Social aligns with Valera's ecosystem. So Bank Social is lined right up with Valera. Ecosystem by targeting what? The same credit union market for digital upgrades. They're working on the same identical things as Valera is, Bank Social is, though no direct partnership exists. Okay. The key connection is through shared personnel. Now listen to this, notably Brian Scott, former Valera executive vice president and chief growth officer who what? Joined Bank Social. Oh, got him. So you've got a Valera, the top guy at Valera. Now there's no official partnership between the two, but you've got the guy that works at Valera that's working on all these credit unions, steps over, now he works at Bank Social. Oh shit, there's your connection right there. The crypto Hulk. There's nothing on paper showing that. You're just suggesting it. Why don't you, I suggest you go back to sucking dicks and quit leaving stupid comments on my show. Go back to watching Donkey Teeth, all right? Bank Social fits into the broader context of Valera's initiatives. As a complementary player, they work together. They don't need to have an official relationship. They have a complementary player in the credit union fintech space. While Valera focuses on payment processing, digital asset labs, and stablecoin pilots, Bank Social offers specialized Web3 tools like self-custody, crypto integration, and multi-rail payments. Oh, shit. Now, Bank Social launched something this month. It's called Remint, R-E-M-I-N-T. It's called Remint. Bank Social just launched it. What does Remint do? It was launched January 2026. It enables credit unions to adopt blockchain without regulatory hurdles. It's all going to spread like the chicken pox, okay? These credit unions, they're going to use Remint. Why? Who made Remint? Bank Social with Hedera and Ripple and all their partners. And this Remint already passed legislation. So all these 4,000 credit unions that control, who knows, billions and billions of dollars are going to start utilizing Bank Social, and that crypto is going to rip. And you're going to be like, damn, I'm sure glad I watched Crypto Hulk show, because that fat head guy, he don't know anything about Bank Social. The Brian Scott advisory role. So again, Brian Scott was the executive senior vice president at Valera, who now works at Bank Social. The Brian Scott advisory role suggests potential for future collaborations, as Scott's Valera experience in growth and fintech partnerships could facilitate synergies in serving mutual clients like credit unions and crypto-enabled services. They're going to work together. We all know this, okay? They're going to work together. Let's take a look here. Just cherry picking. Hold on a second. Let me take a look up something. I don't happen to see it. Let's try to look for something here. Oh, yep, found it. Here we go. Now we got this here. Let me see if I can copy it. Yes, I can. Oh, goody. Look what we got here. So we're talking about Bank Social and how they're going to hook up the whole credit unions. Now look at this photo right here. Well, what do we got? It's John Wingate. And he's running Bank Social, and he's sitting next to a picture with Hester Pierce, and they're taking cheese pictures. Cheese. They're sitting there at a meeting. He's cheesing up with Hester Pierce, who was running the SEC right there. What are the odds of that, huh? What do you think? Do you think Bank Social, you should probably know about it when the SEC director assistant is right there taking pictures and cheesing with Bank Social? You don't think you should know what Bank Social is? I'm like, wow, that's so fucking stupid. Let's continue with a deep dive. Bank Social's crypto blockchain use case is to empower credit unions and their members with compliant DeFi tools, self-custody wallets, buying and selling crypto, tokenized liquidity. That's going to have everything. It has bridges, TradeFi rails, FedNow, ACH, Web3, on and on and on. And you don't know anything about Bank Social. I'm like, God, that's so fucking stupid. Here's the partnerships with Bank Social: the Hashcraft Group, Jack Henry, Credit Union of Texas, Federal Reserve, which is FedNow, multi-chain ecosystems like Ripple, Solana, Ethereum, on and on. All that we just discussed. Here's the Bank Social website. Let me show it to you again in case you just came in on this awesome show we got here. Copy, paste. Bank Social website. Right from the very top shows Bank Social. Scroll down, partner ecosystem, Cornerstone Resources, Alchemy, Ripple's right there on the page, Stripe, Amazon, Chainalysis, Nacha, Plaid, SumSub, Android, Google Cloud, Uphold, Bitcoin, Envision, CU Answers, Bano, RAI Partners. It just keeps going. Tether's a partner. Pfizer's a partner. It just keeps going. These little Septicons. Stellar is a partner of Bank Social. Solana is a partner. Swift is a partner bank. And you haven't heard of Bank Social? Oh my God. Unfucking believable. These people that have crypto programs that don't know shit. Here is your Bank Social on CoinMarketCap right here. Let us take a look if you're curious. Let me take a look at some comments here. Major partners said fixed flat. This is so fucking cool. The Bank Social, I love it. The amount of money that I spent on XRP is the same amount of money I got in Bank Social. So in the old days, it took me 2.5 months worth of pay to buy all my Ripple. It took me 2.5 months of pay to buy all my Bank Social. So I just need Bank Social to hit $10 for real. I don't even need to hit any more than that. Somebody's going to go get that loan, Crypto Hulk. You know, and whenever it goes up, I don't care if it goes up today, tomorrow. That's not a thing. What I'm trying to show you is when this crypto takes off, and it's got all kinds, it's got DeFi. Go look on the Bank Social page. It's got all these programs. It does everything, investing, all these things. It's all done. It's ready to go. Yeah, HBAR is huge, says XRP Shaman. HBAR and Ripple are hanging out at Davos. Look, this Bank Social thing is all the way up at the top. How do you not know about it? That's so fucking stupid. Let me just look through the comments here. Like, you're getting in. This is a gift. It depends on how your mindset is. If your mindset is like mine, you look at Bank Social, I just showed you all this connection stuff, how massive Bank Social with their partnerships with Hedera and Ripple and Algorand and all these. Bank Social is like, it is so connected. Bank Social will be part of the credit union. It's massive. It's the credit union of the United States and the thousands of locations is built on Bank Social. Just letting you know. And it's got 3 zeros in front of it. You have an opportunity to scoop up millions and millions for super welfare cheap. We're not looking at today or two. I don't give a fuck what happens tomorrow. Price dumps. That's for dumb channels. Go watch dumb channels. What I'm showing you right now is I showed you a massive deep dive, very short, massive deep dive on a crypto that you must absolutely have a good position in. And just wait. Whatever happens tomorrow, I don't fucking care. Next week, all I need this thing to do is hit $10, and I'm going to go buy my own island somewhere, okay? Get a little army and shit and have them hooked up. I'm telling you, that's what Bank Social will do for me. Alrighty then. Next, we got about 20 minutes. Let's look at what PricewaterhouseCoopers has to say. Let's do a copy and a paste. PricewaterhouseCoopers works for the biggest organizations, and Institutional crypto adoption has passed the point of no return, PricewaterhouseCoopers says. The debate has shifted from whether institutions should use crypto to how they will integrate crypto into their systems. This, I'm showing you, everybody, PricewaterhouseCoopers investigates everything. Like when you want an accounting firm to come in, check your website and how much money you got, PricewaterhouseCoopers tied in with the government, Ripple partner from day one. They're saying this: American companies know it's not a matter of if crypto will take off, is when, and are they ready? This is what we can't go back. This is what they're saying right here. Stable coins are increasingly used for payments and settlement rather than just trading and pushing crypto deeper. Like people like a lot of people in crypto, all they care about, I just bought this crypto and it dumped in price. Oh God. This is what I'm talking about. Like I can't have people on my channel like that. Crypto that we go over on this channel is not meant for trading and pushing crypto deeper into everyday financial workflows. It's about real world use case. That's why we buy crypto. Now, if you happen to buy it and pump it and dump it and whatever, then that's your choice. But Crypto Hulk channel shows you all the evidence. And these cryptos that some of you pumped and dumped them off, you're going to wish like, oh shit, I never should have done that. And we're going to hear it. Oh, Crypto Hulk, man, I fucked up. I sold off that crypto and made $1,000. Yeah, now it's worth 10, 20,000. So I'm going to hear all the dumb shit stuff. I already know how this goes. In its Global Crypto Regulation Report 2026, PricewaterhouseCoopers, the consulting firm, argues that rather than being driven by trading activity, that's what everybody's doing right now, or speculative demand, that's why we don't care about price, digital assets are increasingly becoming embedded into payments, settlements, treasury options, balance sheets. So what these dumbasses say, oh, the price of XRP is going up or it's going down. Look, I don't care what happens to crypto prices right now. I don't even fucking care. What I've shown you on my channel, real world use case connections. Bank Social is massive. Well, why does it have 3 zeros in front of it? Ha ha ha. That's what the dumbasses say. But it's dumping right now. Ha ha ha. These are people that have no idea. See, what we do on this channel is we invest according to relationship, the quality of the relationships a crypto has, the quality of the use case, the exclusivity of what can this crypto do that nobody else can do, and what world global problem is this crypto going to fix? That's what we invest on this channel. I don't care about what the price is a week from today. Bank Social might dump 30% tomorrow. I don't fucking care. That's not the point. On my channel, I'm showing you what is going to make you rich in the future. Institutional involvement. That's what it is. According to this article here, institutional involvement has crossed the point of reversibility. Institutions are now in and they can't get back out because they're going to realize how much money they're going to make. And guess what? If they make their 10 billion, I just want my 1 billion or 2 billion. I'm cool. All right. That's what we're looking at here. PricewaterhouseCoopers says crypto is no longer confined to exchanges or trading places. See, this is what PricewaterhouseCoopers is saying. The biggest institutions are getting into crypto for real world use case. All these little exchanges, wherever we fucking do it, MetaMask, that shit's just fucking stupid, all right? The little trader, I got my $100 or I'm going to put my $500 in, that's fucking nothing. These institutions, that's why they're saying the crypto is going to be moving away from exchanges to where people just buy it so they can sell it and make 10% or whatever they're trying to do. Crypto is moving into real world use case. This is where we all get rich. Crazy, insanely rich. It's not right now. That people that get discouraged about right now, those are the same people that can only watch my show for 10 minutes. That's it. These same dumb low IQ people And then they're the same ones that, oh, crypto's going, XRP's going to $1,000 January 1st. Oh, shit. And then it never happens. I'm just like, wow, these same stupid low IQ people. Let me look here. Speaking this week in Davos, Switzerland, Circle, the stablecoin CEO Jeremy Allaire said stablecoin adoption across global banking system is accelerating as institutions move from pilot programs to real-world production use. That makes me be like, oh my God. Yeah, that's what he's seeing. Jeremy Allaire is seeing institutions, instead of people like you and me going down to 7-Eleven or buying a soda pop with the stablecoin, that's dumb shit, okay? Jeremy Allaire is seeing institutions coming in where they're going to pump trillions and trillions of dollars through crypto. That's where I'm at. That's where my mind is at when this crypto gets full use. Hey, here and there, if I make a little cash, great. That's not even a big fucking deal. That's chump change. I'm looking at making millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions. I don't give a fuck about whether I make 1,000 or 2,000, 3,000 a month off trading crypto. That shit's not even important. I need to get the cryptos that I need to get and hold on to those suckers because I'm reading articles and I'm showing you what cryptos those are. That's how you get rich. This short-term money stuff, that's just fucking fun. That's all that is fun money. Okay. Let me click out of that one, check some comments. We just need Bank Social to hit 50 cents. That's one of the things with Bank Social. You don't need much. I mean, shit. If you buy 1 million of them for like, how much does it cost? How much does Bank Social cost for like 1 million? Like $300 or something, $500 for 1 million. $512. Okay. For right around $500, you get 1 million of these tokens. 1 million. When they hit $10, you just made $10 million off $500. See how awesome that is? So this is a crypto where, and I don't care, tomorrow it'll be dumped or whatever. I'm just going over. Somebody wanted me to show them about Bank Social and Metallicus because they can't find YouTubers that know what the fuck they're talking about. So I said, you know what? Okay, I'll do a show on it. It's too fucking easy, right? Like a fucking chimpanzee could teach this stuff, right? And then we went over Metallicus, where you could read their website from. I'm not trying to get into their website and explain Metallicus. I own it at Caleb Brown. I got a ton of Bank Social. And whenever these cryptos hit $10, I'm like, oh my God. It's just whenever it happens. What my show's doing is showing you early. That's what my job is, to give you years in advance. And then you're ready. When that day comes and this thing rips and you got 1, 2, 3 million Bank Socials, oh my God. What if it's 30? What if it's $50? What if you got 3 million of them? They hit, all it's got to do is hit $50 and you've got $150 million. But I don't know if it'll ever hit $50, but that's why I'm buying so many. All it's got to do, I mean, shit, if it hits $2 and you got 3 million of them, that's $6 million. So you don't need to have Bank Social hit $1,000, these crazy numbers, 500, $100. If you get enough of them, that's what I'm trying to show you now while it's cheap. It's time to accumulate great quality crypto like Bank Social. If the price goes down, you're lucky because now you can get $500 and get you 1 million of them. That's massive. Bank Social is not on Caleb Brown. Michael Gilbert says 6 million is good. If it just hits $10, Michael Gilbert's got $60 million. That's nuts, though. That's crazy talk. Mr. OG says $506 will get you 1,152. 1,001,152. Wow. I mean, you could literally, don't do it, but you could literally just buy $500 of Bank Social and just say, okay, I'm done. Literally, you could if you wanted. Then one day, if it hits $1, you made $1 million. If it's $5, you just made $5 million. I mean, that's for people that are like really broke and shit. There you go. So let me see where we're at. We got 10 minutes. I want you to see what's going on here with all these. I want you to see what's going on. I have never seen this in my life. I want you to see the institutions that are coming in and they want to be banks and mix up the crypto. You got fintechs and automakers rush for bank charters to outcompete traditional lenders. I'm telling you what, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, you've got all these fintechs and automakers coming in. They want to become banks. Let's look right here. Non-banks and firms like Revolut, Affirm, PayPal, Ford Motor Company, General Motors, I'm telling you, are what? Pursuing bank charters. They want to become banks, everybody. I want you to see this. You're not rich tomorrow. What I'm showing you is very early. These institutions now are all starting to, they aren't telling you, but they want to be crypto banks. They're scaring the hell out of you. Oh, the prices are dumping. That, to me, that means buy the fuck out of it. Look at why all of a sudden does Ford and General Motors want to become like a bank? All of a sudden, I've never heard of that shit. All of a sudden, right now, they want to be called ILCs, Industrial Loan Companies, with applications surging as firms come to view regulatory approval as a competitive asset. They want to get all registered and ready to go. After years of relying on sponsor banks and acquisitions, regulatory thaw and consumer openness to neobanks have accelerated. What has happened in the past is these crypto companies have wanted to like join banks to try to become a bank. Now they're like, fuck it, we're just going to become our own bank. That's what's going on right now. Ford Motor Company is not a bank. They aren't trying to hook up with Wells Fargo. Ford Motor Company is like, fuck it, we'll become our own bank. This has never happened before at a rate that it's happening now. Why? Because Trump's in office and you have a regulatory thaw. Imagine ice when it melts. So that is what happened. When Biden was in office, they were just hating on anything crypto. Banks would actually not give money to crypto companies. It's called unbanking. All that shit happened when Biden and the Democrats, communists, were in office. This is a whole different presidency here. These companies are looking left and looking right, and they're like, fuck, let's just become a bank. Let's not hook up with a bank. So now guess what happens? Wells Fargo, B of A, and all these banks, they got competition now. Exactly right. Listen to this, during 2025, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, they control the banks. They received 14 bank charter applications. Now, why is that important? Because that's 4 times the normal amount. People see Trump in office and like, oh shit, we're going to become a bank. It's a 400% increase, 400% increase. And in 2026, this number is getting massive. It's going to grow faster than that. Listen to this. The FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance Commission, they approved deposit insurance applications submitted by Ford and General Motors. There you go. They're on their way. They're going to become a bank. Trump's allowing all this, and these Republicans in office, like this is the FDIC approved their application. It's done. It's already approved. They're working on now getting a charter put together and all this shit. You're gonna have Ford Motor Bank and General Motors Motor Bank. I'm just letting you know, okay? This is where this is going. This crypto is not going away. I don't care what the prices are. What I'm doing is I'm showing you real world companies trying to become banks to incorporate cryptocurrency. This is where this is going. I don't care what the price is tomorrow. Dumb shit channels read up. What's the price of XRP today? Oh, it's up 23% on the 5-day. All that dumb shit. These stupid motherfuckers reading off prices on their crypto shows. That's so fucking retarded. John, thank you very much for that tax-free donation. Okay. Always remember, Crypto Hulk is always high. And we are all high people. The moderators are probably bigger drug users than me. So anything that anybody says or quotes or whatever on here, we're just fucking spun out on drugs, man. This is how it is. That's what we do on this show. Oh my God. Bank Social dropped 30%. Crypto Hulk. I just bought it yesterday. I'll be like, you know what? Shut up and go back to sucking dicks, okay? We don't want to hear that dumb shit. Okay, what do we got here? AJ Singh. Loving the show. Thanks, Hulk, from AJ Singh. Right on, dude. Low IQ, high as a kite. I smoked and made an old-fashioned before the show. Well, fine, dude. Just do it in moderation. That way you'll have a lot of years of life to spend your money. I wouldn't mind it dropping 30% right now. I mean, look, that's how all this goes. Right now, you have an opportunity to get Bank Social with 3 zeros in front of it. And it doesn't take much. $500, bam, you got $1 million. If you just want to back up from there, you got $1 million of them, $500. There you go. Congrats. Fucking congratulations. When it hits $10, you got $10 million. This is like, my show is like one of the most fundamental. This shit's not complicated. All you got to do is sit on your fucking ass. I mean, hey, some people put my show on a little headset, take a walk. I got some people that do the laundry and the cooking, listening to the show. I got some people that commute to work. They listen to the show, commuting to work, and they learn how to become rich. You need time to invest in yourself. Information and knowledge is power. I try to make it as easy as I can for you to understand. You just got to have the fucking time to invest in yourself. All you got to do is just sit on your fucking ass, take notes if you want, write down shit that I say, and there you go, man. It's your ticket to being rich. This shit is too fucking easy nowadays to be rich. You're not going to be rich tomorrow. Get that shit out of your head. Well, the price is going down today. If you watch my program, you won't say dumb shit like that. Because you already know the price means nothing. Right now, we haven't even taken off. Think about this. Crypto has not even taken off. What's the value of a crypto? What it does, the partnerships, the real world use case. What can it do? What problem does it fix? That's where the price comes from. Do we have crypto laws now? No. Can the banks legally use all this crypto shit? No. We don't even know we don't have laws, so we don't know what is what. Guess what we got coming up? The Clarities Act. Oh, shit. What if it clarifies what it is? Then the banks can go out and buy this shit and start using it. If the OCC says it's okay, and the government gives us regulations so we know what the fuck this shit is, utility token, currency token, commodity token, whatever it is, we got to know what all the shit is. Then they can use it, the institutions, and then that's when the price goes up. I don't give a fuck what happens tomorrow or next week on the price of shit don't mean shit. We're like on a fucking airplane and you're bitching. Well, why hasn't it taken off yet? Because it hasn't taken off yet, dude. You got to get the tower has to tell the pilot to do it. So you know what? Sit on your fucking hands on that damn airplane on the runway. We might be there another year. I don't know. Oh, but crypto, I can't wait another year. Then fucking sell off your crypto, dude. Just do that. I'm tired of hearing dumb shit, okay? I've been here 5.5 years making these programs. And if I got to do this shit another 1, 2, 3 years, then I guess I got to fucking do it. I'll be doing my show, working out, cold plunging, and spending all my time looking up crypto information. I guess that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll have so much crypto by then. If it's 2 years from now, like, fuck. I'll be like a billionaire or something. So let me just check really quick. Stephen Morris, rookie numbers, Hulk. Oh my God, it's just, that guy is really something else. Yakima has been waiting since 2017. Damn. Not waiting in vain says, I'm high on paint fumes while listening to you. I'm technically quite high. Okay. This one dude's working out, Hulk. It's how we save and buy more crypto. And no ladies, thus too expensive. Tried to buy HBAR and hash pack with a debit card. It says transaction failed. All right. That is it. I'm out of here, and I'll see you in the next one.